after you every chance he can get on defense. It's the Rams and the Texans on Monday night.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. And just like that, the seat... Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from L.A. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We knew we were in store for some crazy blitz packages from this defense. And already one play in, and that linebacker gets home for the sack. Critical now for this offense to identify what you're seeing and for this defense to continue to frustrate and get after the quarterback.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
Rams going to punt on fourth down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And it's going to be Texans football. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. With those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Start offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and well, they got one of them to move that time. They bring Diggs in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Cut by Diggs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. A give to Mixon up the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On the ground again with Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to... 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Slot man in motion right. 2nd and 8. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun now for Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Stroud throwing here on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Stroud off the play fake. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these third downs. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Able to find Nakua here. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Putting a receiver in motion. Draw play. This is Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Complete beyond the marker. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a pickup of 11, and it brings up an LA first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They motion a receiver left. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Looking right, and he finds him. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the tech. His second interception of the season. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. From the gun, Stroud finding Collins. And he's down inside the red. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
First down, Texans.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Digs there to bring it in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 12-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Mixon will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead,
and he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Out come the Rams on offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They put a receiver in motion here left. Stafford now on 1st down. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he still got it. We'll get a pause for an injury. Oh, this is not a good sight. Matthew Stafford, the man in some pain out there following the play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. First throw for the backup now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. This is ahead for about 5. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Walker bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. He's on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
They kick the running back in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that's going to leave them with a tough 3rd and long. To the air, Stroud. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Has it at the 45. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Rams will take possession. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
He rolls to his, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you can give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams with the football. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Walker. Complete, it's Atwell. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Short. Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Walker. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Walker looking to throw. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Rams make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes St. Del. The Texans going on offense now just before halftime. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Stroud throwing here on first. He's got him. That's Mixon. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Stop that time by Jamel Dean.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
One final shot before halftime. Collins there to grab it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on.
And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Dell now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Man in motion here. 2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get working like that. I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun now for Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Cut by Diggs. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Stroud off the play fake. Completed to Collins. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. Running back sent in motion. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up. They send a man in motion. Stroud to throw again on second. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Picked up by the Rams. The 50. 30. Gets the 10. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Diggs there to bring it in. And that's good for a gain of 5. A tackle made by Cameron Curl. All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4. Stroud. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They've got a man in motion. First and 10, a run to Mixon. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Get this down to the 40. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8. They motion Dell over left. From the 40 on second down. He finds Diggs right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first.
Between the two, to hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. The Texans have it to start. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Looking to throw, Stroud. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 31 yard.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, but really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return. The return game a weapon here as he picks up 27. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Throwing is Stroud. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. On the option, here's Mixon. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. It's going to bring up 3rd and very long. To the air, Stroud. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
The Texans set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Straight ahead with Williams. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Another run for Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing now off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? He'll throw it. Escapes the puck, and they get to him again. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Oh, they went for it and got there. Blocked it. Picked up, and they can go with it inside. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives them new life and this 1st down. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 43-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Able to find Nakua here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams down by only 3. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Now to throw. Chased out to his right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him. And he delivers.
Dell now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Here he is to throw. Cut by Diggs. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. First throw of overtime now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
He's got it on the bootleg. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw complete to Williams. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
That felt like the game right there, Kate. What a risk they took. He misses, and all the other side needs is a big play, and they're in field goal range. But he doesn't miss. He steps up, and he drives it through. Now they're a stop away from the win.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out now come the Texans on offense. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.
And I can promise you right now, lie detector test in that huddle, every single one of those guys have asked, says, I want a touchdown. I'm not even thinking of a field goal. That should be your mindset to go finish this game right now.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to throw, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Big moment here in overtime. Fourth down, and the offense is out there. Man in motion, out of the slot. Stroud off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they only needed a field goal to end it as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.